See him a beast when he hear that sound like yeah, beat on the beat when he hear that sound like woo. Yeah, bitch and the champ only need one round like ha. Yeah, me, I'm a G bring heat in the sound
Fighting
like.
at Octagon 43 on May 20th. I have with me today 3 knockout win streak, Robert Bryczek. Robert, my man, almost fight week. How you doing?
Yes, thank you. I doing very well. I am in good shape. I had a very nice and hard fight camp, so I am ready for the battle.
And dude, like I just said, 3 win streak, all first round knockout. But that's coming off of a 2-fight losing streak. So like what flipped, man? What changed?
Mm-hmm. First of all, we changed the team. I do it for myself. Change coaches, change team, and change my mind. So this is a result.
And are the knockouts by design? Are you planning to get those knockouts, or is it just happening?
Yeah, I just come back for the beginning. For that what I do the best. So use my hands and get knockouts.
Well, hey man, as a fan, thank you. Very exciting to
Very
watch.
much.
And you moved up to middleweight too. Why did you move up to middleweight from welterweight?
On the beginning, when I start my pro career, I start in middleweight. Then after 9 or 10 fights, I move up to welterweight, but this is not good decision. I lost my main attributes. I cut like 15 or 16 kilograms. I don't know how many will be pounds.
40
but
pounds, 30 pounds?
yes,
A
something
lot.
like that. So this is a lot. And like I said earlier, I lost my main attributes, so I move up to middleweight again, and this is my division for sure.
And you mentioned that you switched gyms, you switched camps. Where did you primarily train at this camp?
I'm from Bielsko-Biała. Now, me and my manager Amadeusz, we are in my club in Bielsko-Biała. This is south of Poland, in the mountain. But when I start the training camp, my fight camp, usually I go to Warsaw, the capital of Poland, and there are a lot of good guys, a lot of experienced guys, and I have the very good place to grow up.
And who's going to be in your corner for this one?
My old friend Alexander Mendrala. He was in my corner in the last 3 fights. Yeah. Also, my friend Bartek, he is a wrestler. And my coach, boxing coach, Jacek Kucharczyk, he is legendary boxing coach in Poland. So very good to have that kind of that kind person like him in the corner.
And something else I saw on your Instagram is you like to train outside in the elements a little bit, right? Like you're swimming in an ice creek, you're running in the desert, training on the beach. Why do you like to do that? What does nature do for you?
This is free energy and the most powerful energy for me. So I use it. I live in mountains, so I use it. Cold water, like you said, in the forest, I have a calm. I can focus on my spirit and on my power and use it in the fight.
I'm also very connected to nature, so I completely get that like sense of power you get from the outdoors. It's unrivaled. And you know, big fight coming up. Lee Chadwick, Bellator veteran, Cage Warrior veteran. He's a big name. How do you feel about him as an opponent?
Yes, I'm really happy I can fight with a guy like him. Like you said, he's very experienced. He fought to the biggest organization in the world. So I can show my best with this guy and hope make another spectacular win.
And, you know, like him being Bellator and Cage Warriors, big names like that, does that make you nervous at all, or does that make you excited?
No, make me excited for sure because I going to the top, so I must fight with guys like him.
I don't love to ask for a prediction, but I kind of have to here because you're coming off of 3 big knockouts. So, do you think you're going to knock him out again? How do you think the fight's going to play out?
I never think about knockouts. Knockouts come self. So I'm ready for war. I like I said earlier, I have a very hard fight camp in Warsaw, in Zakopane, in my hometown in Bielsko-Biała. So we will see, we will see. But if I will have an occasion to finish the fight, I will do that for sure.
And a win here, that's 4 in a row, man. Does that mean the middleweight title's next?
If I make a spectacular win, I think Mr. Nowotny don't have any opportunity.
Any other opportunities than Robert, maybe?
Yeah.
Sure.
And maybe it's worth mentioning when you've been saying about the preparation, because Robert also attended the camp in United States in February, when it was also part of the preparation. And the guys like Chris Curtis and Sean Strickland talk a lot of good stuff about sparring. So this is like international experience, getting ready for like more challenging aims, and definitely 20th of May will be one of them. Yeah.
I see the Extreme Couture shirt. So you trained with Sean Strickland and those guys a little bit?
Yes, with Sean Strickland, with Chris Curtis, with Kutelaba, and a lot of good guys there.
A great gym. And just based on, like I said, based on your Instagram and from when we're talking right now, it sounds like your camp was absolutely top notch. So if you do get the win and they do give you the title shot next, the current champion, I think, is Patrick Kinsel. How do you think a fight between the two of you plays out?
For me, it doesn't matter who will be the opponent. For me, the most important is the gold. So after win, I go for the gold for sure.
And we're like halfway through the year, or maybe a little less, like 8 months left to 2023, something like that. How many more times would you like to fight this year, ideally?
In last year I fought 3 times, so it will be cool if I make 3 fights in this year too.
Awesome, love to see you.
In first half of year I make one fight, but in second half of year I want to make 2 more fights.
Awesome, man. And this coming up is I think it's your 6th fight total with OKTAGON, so you're no stranger to the promotion. How do you feel about OKTAGON as a promotion? Are you happy to be a part of the team?
Yes. They treat us very good. This is OKTAGON grow up very dynamic, and I think in next year I think they could be #1 in Europe.
They're huge, man. And just like watching them on TV, I've never been to Europe, but watching them back here from America, the crowds, it's insane how many people they get in those arenas.
Yeah, in O2 Arena will be, I think,
public. 20,000.
20,000, maybe more, maybe 21,000. So
20 is the
big
right
event.
number,
Yeah.
That's a lot. And this one's in the Czech Republic, but would you like to eventually do an OKTAGON card back in Poland?
We will see. They make events in this year in England, in Ireland, in Germany. Sorry,
Yep.
In Germany and Czech and Slovakia. So Poland will be on the list too.
Now, even though this is in Czech Republic, do you have a lot of fans that come out to these events still?
I think yes.
Like, and with that crowd, are you one of the fighters that really feeds off of the crowd's energy?
Yes, if you can use it, this is perfect when crowd make emotion. This is bonus power for the fighters.
For sure, man. I like the way you just put that little extra bonus power. And even though you love OKTAGON and you want to chase that belt and that's your goal, do you ever see yourself going for a different promotion, maybe something bigger like UFC or something? Or Or are you very happy with Octagon? How do you feel about that?
We'll see what's gonna happen, but for sure, I think the most fighters dream about UFC, and I dream about UFC too. So this is my main goal.
Did like training with Sean and Chris Curtis and those guys kind of make you be like, oh man, I really want to get there now?
Yes.
Well, hey man,
Definitely.
soon enough, bro. Three big wins and a fourth coming your way. The stars are looking good in your future. And Robert, before we get out of here, man, I just, we've been talking fighting for like 10 minutes now, and I know you as a fighter, but behind the fighter, you're a person, you're a normal guy. So when you're not in the cage, when you're not training, if that is ever a time in your life, how do you spend your free time, man? Do you have any like hobbies or interests?
Yes. I have a lot of hobbies. Like we said on the beginning, in interview, I like very nature. With my friends, we go to something like survival, and we go for a couple days in the forest to the mountains. I have a small experience with movie business.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was a doubler from a stuntman.
Yeah.
Actually, of Matthew Noszka from
Oh,
United States. They make movie in Poland, and
Netflix.
yeah, this film I think is on the Netflix.
okay.
I'm not sure, but the name of the film is Perfect Addiction. Yes, and this is the topic of the movie was MMA.
Yeah.
So it was accident, but I don't believe to accidents. So it was nice adventure. And usually spend my time with friends and family. I love animals also, so I get my dog and go to the forest, and this is best moment in my life.
I get that, dude. No better part of my day than taking my dog on a walk in the woods. It's my favorite part.
Yes.
And Robert, before we get out of here, last thing for me, man, I just want to give you the opportunity. Is there anything you would like to say to everybody? You're going to have a lot of eyes on this fight, tons of fans. So if there's anything you'd like to say, the mic is yours.
Mm. The people like knockouts. I believe Jesus love knockouts. So I believe I make another knockout on 20th of May. So don't blink, watch my fight, and hope see you in States in the future.
The definition of do not blink. Ladies and gentlemen, May 20th, Octagon 43. Not going to want to miss it, and you're not going to want to close your eyes because Robert Bryczek, best of luck, and I have a feeling you're putting someone to sleep, my friend. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.